edition of the Conversation with Maria Byrd. Guess what, you guys? I'm super excited because beside me I have an awesome individual. He is a pastor, a recording artist. He is a father, a husband, a man of God, none other than Canton Jones. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And so let's just get started. But first, I just want to say that I love your work, your music, the many humanitarian contributions that you have made to young people and the community at large. I love your music and it's cutting edge, and you always give God glory.
Amen.
So regarding giving God glory, when you consider your journey, did you ever imagine in your wildest dreams that your life would be like this, with preaching and traveling and preaching the gospel? Did you ever imagine your life would be like this?
Not like this on the kingdom side. I wanted to do music, of course, and I understand how, hip hop stars, movie stars, all that live. So as kids, you want that life. Nobody comes up saying I want to have a mediocre life,
Right.
and so, or even a bad life. So you make strides to try to do the best that you can. And so I took a liking to music. I took a liking to sports, and so I always just wanted to be successful. And I like I'm saying, I'm sure everybody does, but I had a drive as a young person to really want to make things happen. So I had a little hustle about myself. I was always up working. I would put in overtime, as a young person, and so I kind of wanted to live this life. I tried to do, I would say, I guess 9 to 5 and all that type of stuff.
Right.
And it just didn't work for me because I believe in entrepreneurship. My dad was an entrepreneur. My grandfather was an entrepreneur. My uncles, they were all entrepreneurs. And so, we call it, they were go-getters. And so that's kind of what I ended up being. And so to say I didn't imagine living this life, I don't want to say that. I just felt like I was made for it.
Yes. Wow, I love that. You was made for it. Absolutely. And so, regarding your testimony, because we all have a testimony.
Yeah.
And so, was your past like squeaky clean?
No, nobody's is squeaky clean, but mine definitely wasn't. I grew up though in the church. I grew up Pentecostal. I grew up, my mom took us to church every Sunday,
Yes.
and we did all of the conventions and stuff like that. But of course, I had a lot of guys that I grew up with that were not church guys. You know what I'm saying? And so you get that influence. You grew up in the hip hop culture. You learn about a lot of stuff, and you start making decisions based off of what you pay attention to the most. And so I got in some trouble. I did some stuff, that I'm not proud of. I didn't spend a long time in jail, but we did a little probably a couple hours jail time. both Pop came and got me out, something like that, and kind of live a promiscuous life. And God had to really work with me on that, getting married and kind of changing my mindset when it came to women and having sex and all that type of stuff. So God kind of transitioned my life, and and then just still working and hustling, but change all of that drive to be for the kingdom.
Wow.
Everybody had access to all types of stuff, and I really just wanted to be successful, and so my success, I wanted to, be successful, and then later on come back and give my life to the Lord and give the church my money, and at the end on my deathbed, it's like, Lord, forgive me. And then you want to do that, but live the way I wanted to live, and so I just didn't see the kingdom life being like this. I thought that you got to be this uptight old preacher, or it's just a boring lifestyle. And when you got into the Word, I just started getting into the Word and start experiencing other things, start traveling, going to the men of God's house that should be on the lifestyle of the rich and famous for real. and started understanding that these are men of God.
Wow.
These are not dope dealers. These are not sports.
Right.
Basketball players or football players. These are men of God that's living this type of lifestyle legally.
Right.
And so I was like, man, okay, this is how I want to live. And God showed me. And then God started to show me seed time harvest. It's not what you get, it's what you give.
I love that.
And so my life started to change on that level when I started to understand about kingdom business and stuff like that. And it really works.
Wow.
And so, me and my wife, we spoil each other. It's a good life. And so, but then God always test your faith and say, all right, but I need you to start this. I need you to put some money here, and I need you to do that there. So you always believe in God for the next thing. It's never, man, I'm straight and I'm chilling. I don't have to do anything else. It's always faith to faith, glory to glory, based on the word.
I love that, Pastor. Yeah. I love that. Faith to faith and glory to glory. Yeah. Do you remember that ultimate moment when you gave your life to Christ?
I was chasing a girl. I was chasing a girl, and because I did the church thing, so church to me was predictable, and it was like, all right, well, as long as I say, my little piece with God before I die, and I'm straight, I get everything that y'all got. So what's the point of living like that? And so I was like, started going to church. My wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was like, well, if you want to, be with me, I come to the studio, why don't you come with me to the church? And so, my studio was a typical studio, just like if everybody know about studios, my studio wasn't any different, weed, guns, and women. That's just what it is, and so, but I started going with her to church, and, I must admit, the first couple times I fell asleep, it was kind of boring. But the words started making sense. And for the first time, when I was growing up, it was about the music and watching people shout and praise God and laughing and joking and picking it. This time, it was about the word. And I was like, man, I've never heard that. And I was like, and it was in the word. I was like, it's been in here this whole time. And so when you start to get the revelation, and the scales start to drop off your eyes, and you start, and then you start applying it, and it starts to work. My life started changing.
Wow.
And then we rededicated our lives, got saved, got back into the church, got plugged in. Because I got saved and baptized when I was little. But hadn't really been living a life, just doing all kind of stuff. But really, when I came to know Jesus, it was because I was sitting in there with a girl I was attracted to that ended up being my wife. Now we got 4 kids and been doing business for 17 years together. And so I can't say like, I got shot and, Lord, if you save me, I ain't saying it. And then it wasn't, I was in this bad car accident. I was after a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Chick took me to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, that's just real talk to me. That sometimes, as men, they just feel like it ain't for them until until something real bad happens.
Right.
Then I gotta go seek Jesus.
Right.
And before that, God is calling you, and you can live. Like, and I think the lifestyle of a kingdom citizen, when it is good, a lot of people shun it. A lot of people condemn or really, because they say that it's not possible for God to be that good. And I'm like, no, it's real, bro. It's real. And so that's what started happening to us. Our music started moving. We started getting invited places. And God started telling us what moves to make, what type of businesses to get in, and it was working.
Wow, that's so incredible.
Yeah.
I absolutely love your music.
Amen.
And so if I had to choose a couple of my favorite songs,
okay.
Yes, it would be Healed, Love Song,
all right.
and of course, Won't He Do It?
Won't He Do It? All right.
Yes, if you had to just choose some of your favorite songs by you, what would they be? Or is it too hard to choose?
I do music based on moods. And everything is like impromptu. My wife is the planner, and I'm the let's do it now.
Yeah.
You know, like baby, let's go. You know, so we balance each other out, and so most of my music is just made on spur of the moment, just how I'm feeling at the time. My wife used to tell me that she would know if I'm mad based off the track that I make.
Wow.
Because it'll be it'll be you'll hear all that in the track, you know what I'm saying? You can tell I'm a little upset.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. One of my favorites, to a music maker, your favorite is always the last one you made.
Oh wow.
And so my favorites is like stuff you ain't heard yet.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
It's
that's
stuff.
good.
It's always. But I think the one. I mean, I don't know, man. I got songs that people gravitate to more than others. Okay, for instance, there's a song called "Pimp Hard" on this track called "Kingdom Business," and it's a saga between. It's like a love story that kind of went bad, you know, because of guys trying to pimp women, and try to play the pimp, not necessarily a literal pimp, but try to, you know, be a little cool little playboy. Well, I wrote like 7 different endings to it, and it was like a movie on wax, and it never came out. Like stuff like that is my favorite stuff. The creative stuff, the stuff like I'm gonna stay safe with just writing about that situation. That the more creative Hater Day, the more creative me is not the popular me, because it's hard sometimes for people to keep up with where your mind is going, you know.
Yeah.
And so wanting to do it is a little bit more of what I call a more popular sound or more commercial.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the more creative Kjo. You know, that, I mean, you got to really, you know, some people listen to that music and be like, man, you had to be on a crazy something to write this song. And so those are the songs that I appreciate, but you wouldn't know what they were. You know?
Right.
It's always song number 6 or 7 on a track that nobody likes. Those end up being my favorite.
Right. And so I wanted to ask you this because you have so many awesome songs and people are inspired by them. But some people may not know that you're a pastor and that you have a church. Can you just tell us about your church and where the name came from?
Free Life Church. We do Thursday church. We don't do Sundays. We do it once a month Sunday right now, but our main day is Thursday, on Thursday night at 7. So we invite the warehouse style. It's grimy, you know, it's smoky, it's dark,
yes.
You know, and it's fun,
yes.
You know, and so that's kind of how we chose to do church. And so it's really how I came up with the name is I was in Florida, and this pastor, I was kind of dealing with depression, going through some stuff, man, just battling with some stuff. And this man of God had invited me to his 60th birthday to perform. And he had just gotten his knees replaced. And he said, man, this is the first time that I've been without pain in 30 years.
Wow.
So, you know, he's been in some type of pain, you know, with his knees. And so he was dancing, man. It was funny because, you know, he was doing some weird moves, almost like he was trying to make up for 30 years of not dancing. He was throwing every dance in there, and he's a well reputable pastor, and so we had sons and daughters in the ministry around at other churches, and the place was packed. But he was so free. He was so free, and he didn't care about what people were thinking at the time. And so I had a chance to perform at his party and then do Sunday morning service. And the same thing on Sunday morning service, he was just dancing. He sweated out his jacket.
Wow.
The kids are up there. He's up there with the kids, and everybody else is kind of sitting there just looking at him. And we getting it in like we regularly get it in, but he's up there with us. He got tired and sat on the stage. And it was just, I mean, this is in the middle of Sunday morning service. And man, I was talking to my wife afterwards, and I just enjoyed watching it. You know, I was like, baby, like Pastor was so free. It was like it's this freedom that he had, like, and so and she said that's the name of the church, because we had been trying to find a name for the church for a while, and so I love basketball, and so if you know anything about basketball, Jerry West is the logo.
Yes.
You know, Jerry West, you know, is the logo. Well, in my mind, it's this guy. He didn't do it all the way. I don't know if you can see it, but it's something like, it's not this, but it's a move that he did in his jacket. And it's like my Jerry West logo in my head. So you can kind of say we made a Free Life. It's a circle like a ball is orange.
Yes.
You know, it ain't, you know, so it's like a play on basketball. We love that, but that's kind of where the name came from. A pastor really just thanking God for where it was, and then the man of God 2 years later went home to be with the Lord. And so it was like, wow, you know, he passed the baton to his son. Just that whole thing was so poetic on how he transitioned. No pain, just went in his office, and that was it. And so that was so poetic about like how free he was in the last years of his life. He was just so liberated from religion, from what people thought, from the physical pain, from the mental pain, from the spiritual pain. It was like, man, he was in a free place. I could look through his eyes and just see nothing but just honest happiness.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh. I was like, you getting down to my music more than I'm getting down to my own music. You know, you feeling more from my music than I am. And that liberty I wanted. And so that's why we call the Church Free Life. That made everybody experience in the presence of God the feeling of freedom that they never had before.
Wow. In closing, really quickly, can you just encourage someone to live the free life?
Oh, wow, man. Here at Free Life, what God told us to do was to lead this generation in the presence of God so that they may hear from God and have the boldness to obey. And so you want to get into the Word, one, you want to have a relationship with God, because that's really what it's about. In all thy ways acknowledge, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, thy mind, thy soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself. It's about love. The other thing is, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. God wants to take this journey with you. You know, he want to live this kingdom life with you. And a lot of times we make mistakes because we're trying to make decisions on our own when you were meant to take that problem and that burden to God. And so it's almost like being in a relationship with a girl or guy, you know, somebody that you love, and you start making money moves, and you start making decisions on your own, you know, and then, you know, your baby checked the account and you made huge moves on your own. Well, imagine the type of spat that would make. It's the same thing with God. God's like, come on, man, you are making moves on your own. All you have to do is come to me and we'll decide together the move to make, and it'll always be the right move if you do it in my presence. It's not that I don't want you to make the move. I want to make the move with you. I don't want you to get to a place to say you did it. I want you to say that God did it. That's all. I want to live this life with you. And all the way to Adam, that's really the simplicity of what went wrong. Adam started to make decisions without God. And so we want you to get in a Bible teaching church and learn to make every move, every situation, from sports to love to food to everything, every area of your life. Invite God in, and that's my challenge to you today. Nothing real deep, you know. It's just try to involve God in every area of your life.
OMG, you guys, this has been absolutely incredible. I want to thank my very special guest, Canton Jones, for being with me today. Thank you so much, Pastor Jones. This has been incredible.
Awesome.
Yes, and I want you guys to keep it locked. I want you to stay tuned, because guess what, you guys? This is only the beginning, and I want you to be on the lookout for the next edition of The Conversation with Maria Byrd.
If I can talk to you today, I know I can make it through.